We are now just 5 days away from the midterm elections. President Biden made his closing argument to the American people yesterday in a speech. He says democracy is on the ballot. The president shined a light on what he called ultra-MAGA Republicans. He called out recent examples of political violence, including the attack on Nancy Pelosi's husband. He went on to say that now is the time to act, imploring voters to support Democrats and Republicans who oppose violence. D.C. correspondent Tom Dempsey gets our Decision 2020 coverage started this morning. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning, Mitch. Yeah, later today, President Joe Biden will be leaving D.C. to make a special campaign trip to New Mexico. With Election Day just about 5 days away at this point, he'll likely highlight some of his policy achievements during his presidency. But, Mitch, just last night, the president took a much different tone trying to speak to voters, in darker terms, more urgent terms, talk to them, saying that this year's elections present a possible threat to democracy. During this speech on Wednesday here in D.C., the president put attention on this attempted murder of House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's husband last week and said former President Donald Trump's false claims of a stolen election helped fuel political violence. He even took direct aim at MAGA Republicans, saying they remain a driving force with conservatives. The president focused on election-denying candidates as well, saying voters should take those views into account when deciding who to side with, and calling on voters to stand up to lies and violence.
We can't ignore the impact this is having on our country. It's damaging, it's corrosive, and it's destructive. And I want to be very clear. This is not about me. It's about all of us. It's about what makes America, America.
Now, in response to this speech, House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy posted this to Twitter, accusing President Biden of trying to divide the country before saying his policies have driven up the cost of living. And Mitch, aside from the president's trip to New Mexico for campaigning later today, another big event to pay attention to will be in Iowa when former President Donald Trump travels to the state to campaign alongside Senator Chuck Grassley and Governor Kim Reynolds. Again, that's happening in Iowa later today. Mitch?
It's 2022, and they're not on the ballot, but it sure feels like they are, Trump and Biden once again. Now, what sort of data are we seeing with early voting so far, Tom?
Yeah, some interesting numbers already coming in. We know 27 million Americans have already placed their votes ahead of Election Day. Again, we're 5 days out from Election Day, and already over 25 million people have voted. And also, we were reporting this week on the really interesting takes from the Decision Desk HQ and NewsNation polling that came in, showing that over half of the people who responded said they expected to vote early by mail or by absentee. So again, people wanting to get out early and often to place their votes for the midterms this year, Mitch.
We are looking at potentially record-breaking numbers. Can't wait to see how those votes fall. We're 5 days away from finding out. That's Tom Dempsey. He's live in D.C. He'll be joining us later this morning as well. The president. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation in your cable lineup. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-based, unbiased coverage.